Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Happy new moon and solar eclipse. Today, March 29th, 2025, opens an amazing, powerful portal. A new moon in Aries and partial solar eclipse. So we are being ushered into a brand new era, time of renewal and time of setting your future self, creating quantum leaps, and really embracing what's possible for you. So, today we're going to break down what this portal is about, why it is so significant, how is it affecting you in your life and business, and what you can expect moving forward. So, take a nice deep inhale through the nose, exhale with your mouth open, and let's begin. As I was tuning into the energies of this new moon and solar eclipse, it became very evident to me that it is time for us to drop the past. How often do you look into future, into your goals, your desires, and you judge their potential based on what happened to you in the past? How often do we drag these core wounds, experiences with us, and we try to create something brand new, yet being anchored into what was, what happened to us, how negatively it affected our well-being? Well, this new moon in Aries is revolutionary. Aries is a sign of action. It is the first sign of zodiac. It's always about charging forward, moving forward, and a lot of times so focused. So the question is, as you look at your life right now, your dreams, your goals, is your focus in the right place? It is so often that we pay attention to what we do not want and try to create something brand new on the frequency of avoidance of pain. We know, though, by law of attraction, that what you try to avoid, you will perpetuate because your focus demands attention and therefore sends the energy to the very essence of something that you don't like. How often you thought, I don't want to get a ticket, I don't want to get a speeding ticket, and next thing you know, you're pulled over. It's almost that you're pulling in the very thing that you're trying to avoid. So as we step into new moon in Aries, I'm encouraging you to really stop paying attention to the polarized energies in your life, to uh, any any ways that you feel uncomfortable, the unpleasantries, the distortions. Really focus on what is the future that you're trying to manifest. And as you refocus on what's ahead of you instead of what's behind you, I'm encouraging you to completely drop your past. And I know it's difficult because memories create our identity. I'm reading a fascinating book right now about what comprises our identity, what creates it. And memory is at the core essence of it. And yet, because of the negative memories that we continuously hang on to, this causes such a dramatic limitation and polarization within our own mind that is reaching for something new and yet is being pulled back by those limitation, disappointments, struggles of the past. So we are reaching the era in 2025 that is really preparing us for full embodiment of your future self in 2026. And what that means is that in 2025 is you're going to be asked to shed all of your past experiences. Coincidentally, in Chinese astrology, this is a year of a snake. And what does a snake do when it's ready to grow? It really releases itself out of its external skeleton, which is made of its skin, and slides out of it to create room for growth. So, what do you need to slide out of in your life right now? Because this energy of the Aries, the powerful Aries is coming to you to give you that momentum, the impetus to step into the next version of yourself. We're literally looking at a cosmic intervention into your life. You may have been feeling over the last month, considering the energies of the spring equinox and the lunar eclipse that already brought disruption into your life. You may feel that your life, in a sense, is falling apart. But if you pay attention to what is surfacing right now, it's the most ancient patterns that you're running your life on. They're a foundation for how you render yourself in this reality. Maybe you have lost a job. Maybe you need to move and relocate your place. Perhaps your relationships are changing and ending. All of this is a way of the universal consciousness inviting you to the next stage of your evolution. And that, I always joke that where you're going forward, you cannot take your trash with you. You really need to dump it in the trash bin. So consider the energies of this new moon and solar eclipse preceded by the equinox and lunar eclipse, really bringing you forward, giving you that royal kick in your butt to make sure that you will step up to the next version of your potential. When you think about solar eclipse in tarot cards, sun card is represented by a child riding in a beautiful sunny light on a horse, really enjoying life. So my invitation to you is to truly look at the aspects of your life that are currently not bringing joy into your life. What is it that feels distorted? Where in what area of your life you need to embrace more ease, peace, joy, and abundance? Because sun has this careless energy about it. When it's sunny day, everything just looks a little bit brighter. So could every day from this point on be a sunny day? And what would make that happen? Visualization in 2025, as in all preceding years, but especially right now, is going to be a key to manifesting your goals. Because when you visualize, you cannot help but to anchor into where you are going to proceed next. In other words, you're latching your energy into the future, not into the past. And we were just talking about how paramount it is for you to drop what was. Not everything has to be healed. Some of these past core wounds and experiences, yes, they were painful. Yes, they shaped who you are, but latching onto them is really not serving you long term. So it is time to stop healing the past and instead it's time to embrace your future. Let the future pull you forward. Let your healing come from the vision of who you are becoming instead of who you were. So overcoming the challenges and obstacles of the past is how you try to heal in the past. Now we are given an opportunity to really focus on your future self, your future vision, your future dream, and rising to that frequency, allowing that conscious awareness and expansion to provide healing of what it was in the past. And if that's not enough, between the new moon and solar eclipse, we also have Neptune leaving the sign of Pisces and moving into Aries. What an exciting time we're living in. Neptune tends to hang around in a sign for a really long time, over a decade. And what that means is that it's creating a paramount shift for us. Pisces are known for this intuitive approach to life, but also a possibility of drowning in illusions. So Aries, being the sign of fire, transmutation, and expansion, is coming to shed the light on these illusions in your life, the way we've almost become delusional about what's working and what's not. So when you look and reflect on where you are today, whether it's your career, family, relationships, your health, what delusions have you been playing with? What illusions you subscribed to? This is time to take a more realistic, so to speak, approach to our life and focus on manifestation of your dreams instead of being a passive receiver of this illusion that has been running our lives. And let's face it, we all have these concept that something is working when we know it is not. Well, Neptune in Aries is coming to help us really get deeper, understand where we placed ourselves in these situations, and most importantly, how to step out of them, how to create this inner transmutation, quantum awakening, and quantum leap into what is possible for you. I know I've been using big words, and some days we listen to these messages and wonder, well, what does this really mean for me? So let's break it down into simpler messages. What area of your life is not working out right now? That is what the universal consciousness, cosmos, your highest self, is asking you to redirect. If you are having hardship in a relationship with your partner, family member, that is this polarized energy that you're trying to transmit and let go of. This is a pattern that needs to be released before you can step into higher vibration. Perhaps you have challenges in your career, business, in your finances. What that is bringing to your awareness is the fact that something in your mind, your approach to who you are, how you show up in the world, your purpose, how much you deserve to make, needs to be recalibrated, because most likely it is not where it's supposed to be. Perhaps you're in a position in a corporate career that does not provide room for expansion. And the reason you're being laid off or you're experiencing challenges from your boss is because you are asked to let go of that position and seek something that is more in line with your gifts and talents. If you're experiencing challenges with your finances, perhaps your relationship with money, with your worthiness, what you deserve in this life, needs to be changed. Your definitions of what money is, how is it supposed to show up in your life, how much of it you're supposed to enjoy, is literally asking to be modified towards the new expanded version of you. And what that means is that you are worthy of abundance, you're worthy of thriving. So any feelings of being less than, feelings of unworthiness simply have no place in the new energy. So they're creating a crisis or a crash point in your life because simply you need to pay attention to the distortions and limitations you have created around those topics. So how do we work with these energies? How do we respond to an Aries push for progress at all cost? My invitation to you is to simply let go. If the water's turbulent on the river, sometimes you have to let it go and allow it to take you to a new destination. The more you fight back, the more you try to fix this, the more you're trying to swim in the old current. So how do we present another opportunity? We are reaching in for a third option. So think in the past, when you looked at a situation, you would come up with two ways of resolving it: yin and yang, black and white, good and bad. But what if there is a third solution that is waiting around the corner to be presented to you, but you need to suspend your idea of resolving it in the manner of the way you were showing up before? So let's say if you're wondering, should I sell my house or not? As you evaluate two options, seize completely this notion that you need to resolve it in the moment, go into stillness, and allow a third option to be presented to you intuitively through your highest self. If you're stuck in a job and you're really pondering, should I leave? Should I stay? What's better for me? Again, take a deep breath, go into stillness, suspend your idea of what the best solution is, and simply ask the universe to present a third, most benevolent, most optimal option that will solve all the challenges that you're experiencing, but also creates the highest good for you and highest good for all involved. You see, and this is the key where we are moving forward. Whatever we are creating in our own reality or in everyone's reality has to serve not only our highest good, but the highest good of all involved. This is the true yin yang. This is the duality met in a 0 point, in the neutrality, because your priority, your essence, your well-being has to be 50% of that equation. It is equally valid as everybody else's good, which is another 50%. So we're not asking for 40, 60, 80, 20. We're truly asking the universe to present the option in which your well-being is equally assured as the well-being of everyone else involved. And when you set intention for all this revolution brought into your world through Aries, these energies of forward momentum, of focusing on future, if you truly ask for all of this to be resolved to your highest good and for the highest good of all involved, then I promise you, there is a new era dawning in your life, and it's so beautiful. It is the time that you're rising to where your past no longer controls your vision for your future, where your past is no longer evidence of what you can create in years to come. This is the true freedom. This is the true independence. This is the true sovereignty of your experience. And I am so encouraging you to embrace these energies and step into what's possible. Just let go of the reins of control and let this Aries, this Ram, carry you into what's possible for you. I'm Dagmar Fleming. I'm founder of the Athena Circle community for women entrepreneurs who want to embrace spiritual, personal, and professional growth. And I encourage you to subscribe to our newsletter for more information about how to handle the energies, how to grow in the expanded consciousness, and most importantly, how to thrive. Visit theathenacircle.com to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Make sure to subscribe and opt in to our channel. I can't wait to connect with you again.